Welcome back. The holidays can be an especially difficult time if you're suffering from depression. It can be stressful in general, but many people may also be struggling with the loss of someone. Bonnie Woodrick from the nonprofit I Understand joins me right now to talk more about coping with emotions through the holidays as well as looking ahead to the new year. Bonnie, thanks for joining me.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Yeah, so I Understand it does so much for the community. How have things gone this year?
Yeah, well, it's been a transition year for us because we've moved into an office. We've hired our first full-time executive director. We are a small organization doing some pretty big things, and I'm really proud of our work.
And you reach out to a lot of people. You have a lot of different programs that go on as well. Tell me a little bit about that.
Yeah, so we have the Be the One, right? So the Be the One is going to be the umbrella for everything that we do underneath it. So how do we support someone? So we do that through our support groups, through our collaborations with the Michigan Sheriff's Association, providing resources, funding a mental wellness exhibit at the Children's Museum, grief and support groceries for those that may have lost a loved one, and how difficult it is even just going to the grocery store.
Sure. And the holidays can remind us of someone that has lost someone. It can be really tough. I mean, I know it's supposed to be a really happy time, but it can be some of the worst times too during the holidays when you're really missing someone.
Yeah, our December after loss support group is our biggest turnout. I mean, we have 25 to 30 people coming, and on average it's maybe 10 to 15, which is actually high for a support group. But they just want direction and hope, and what can we do to honor our loved one. And that's one of the things that we do at I Understand, is work with those families that have lost, and what can we do to honor, which right now we're honoring a loved one by our blanket drive. 1,000 blankets will be delivered to Pine Rest on Monday with Pink Heart Positivity notes to give to those that have had a mental health crisis.
Wow, that's a great thing too. So you're always really changing a lot of those programs too, right? This blanket thing is new.
Yeah, you know, really to fit the need. And I think that the biggest need that we have seen this past year is after loss support. And we started after loss support group a year ago. And I think that's the biggest trend that I'm seeing is people that have have had a suicide attempt, and families that want to be able to support their loved one, because it's a very, very difficult thing to have to go through, and the judgment and stigma that follows.
And it's a lot about the stigma that you battle with I Understand.
Yeah, so stigma is the #1 reason why people don't reach out for help. And for us, changing the definition of suicide is huge. We have a definition petition online, IUnderstandLoveHeals.org, that talks about changing it from an intent to an effect of a mental brain health illness or pain, because pain is the common denominator of all suicides.
What is it that people can do to help someone that they think may be troubled?
Yeah, so that's where we go back to Be the One, right? One is very easy to remember. It's an acronym of, offer support, offer care, offer comfort, offer connection. Narrate, what words are we using? Are we adding to the stigma and the judgment, or are we using compassionate, loving words? And E, encourage. I'm not a therapist, but I can help you find one, or find you the support that you need.
Right, and if anybody wants to support I Understand, they can donate too.
They can IUnderstandLoveHeals.org, or check out our community events. We have 1 or 2 at least a month. Stop by our office and visit us. We'd love to see you.
All right, Bonnie Woodrick, thank you so much for joining us today.
Yeah, thank you for having me.